for a reason. The people who truly watch understood. The people who truly watch and accepted the information understood. A lot of you guys don't realize that you've been programmed to fall asleep. That when right knowledge comes into consciousness, comes to you consciously, you can't handle it. You've been programmed to get sleepy, to get bored. This is why learning is boring to some people. This is why reading books is boring to some people. They can't stay awake, they can't stay focused, because you've been programmed to not accept this knowledge. And the program has gotten much deeper over the years. Why is it that people were so much smarter back in the day? And now it seems as if, hey, times has changed. We're getting smarter. No, we're nowhere near as smart as the people was back then. Everything is dumbed down. We are not as smart as those people. They didn't have social media. They had time to read. They had a desire to read. Knowledge was power. It was understood back in the day. Everybody wanted it. If you had a book, it was a big fucking deal. You understand? So we got to understand, like, the way you think, the way you are, you've been programmed to be this way. And unless you realize that and start to snap out of it and come out of it, you will never come out of it. You won't understand why it's important. See, right now, you don't give a shit because you've been trained to not care. You've been trained and programmed to say, oh, well, whatever it is, it is. Whatever happens, happens. This is where you are, where something that's so serious, if you understood the ramifications of what I'm talking about, you would run. You would run straight to the information. And as I said, it's going to be up to a lot of people to figure this stuff out on their own because they're just stubborn. And when the time comes, it's going to be too late for a lot of people. And, this is something that this has been, this is the beginning of time type shit. This has been done for a long time. Ask yourself, why? Again, why? Why did they do this? Why the mythologies? Why the stories? For what? You could just tell us what's going on. Why not just tell us so we can know, so we can be, on the right path? What is all this? What is the point of it all? People don't care. So when you put, so much time into this as I have over the years, it's been going on 2 decades now. You see where people are with it as far as the knowledge, like who's getting it, who's grasping it, is the information catching. Now, if you're a person that is chasing people or, trying to teach, you have competition because there's so much on social media right now, but you can see where the attention is going. It's going towards what's trending. It's going towards social media. It's going towards every shit that don't matter at all. And it's like, man, if you're trying to convey a message to people this serious and deep without being able to say, exactly what's going on, it's tough. My analogy for this is, imagine you have to keep somebody from going into their house because it's a surprise party for them, but it's not ready yet. And they're trying to get in their house early. You can't tell them about the party. You can't. You can ruin the surprise. You're gonna ruin the whole thing. All that planning, everything they did, the days leading up to it, all the planning and setting up and work they put into it, you're gonna ruin it if you open your mouth. So you got to figure out how to get this person to not walk in the house before it's time. You understand? So it's like, damn, I can't tell them. What can I do? Now, again, you have this whole moral thing where, damn, I got to lie, but do I really want to lie? I don't want to lie, but you're going to have to lie. You understand? And the lie is going to, fix the problem. The lie is good when you understand. This is Masonic shit like crazy if you understand. The lie is good. You understand? Jewish shit, mysticism. But the lie is everything. The deception is everything. It's what we're living in right now. We're living in the lie. We're living in the deception. But the deception is good. You just don't understand it. Why all the stories? Why the TV shows? Why the movies? When we can look at these movies and clearly see esoterically they're trying to tell us something. We can clearly look at the Matrix and see it's something behind that. We can look at Terminator, see it's something behind that. We can look at all these movies and clearly see they're trying to tell us something. Why is it in this movie this way? Why did they make this fucking movie and put this shit in there? What's going on? It's just a movie to you. It's just entertainment. But for those of you who get it, who know, the information is so deep, you can't look at it as just that. You understand this was something very deep. that was being told to us, and we need to pay attention and listen. So, you know, I created this, and we're going to go forward with this for many reasons. I think a lot of people appreciate it right now because, yeah, you guys can see what's happening out there. It's shit is going to get worse. It's going to get worse. But it's what I'm here to do. So it's really important for me to make sure that I do this correctly, the right way. You know, Merkabah Academy was my first attempt in doing that. And I'm not gonna say it failed because, you know, it's still here. We're still doing. It's gonna do what it do. But, you know, and so much work and everything, you know, just real life shit I got to deal with, and getting caught up. Like, I kind of, and it's gonna sound crazy, but it's true. I kind of fucking lost the sense that there could possibly be a large group of people who don't give a shit about none of this stuff, right? That it's a large group of people who really don't care at all. You understand? I just didn't fathom that. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. I just didn't think that people who spent money and time and effort and setting up the account and everything like that, regardless of any of the issues or what have you, I felt like people understood. And I realized, you know, in the emails I got, and just really taking a step back and looking at everything, a lot of people just didn't get it. They didn't understand. So I wanted to do this for people who really understand. So I kind of took a step back and said, you know what, let's redraw the line. You understand? Let's draw the line again and see who crossed the line this time, because, you know, I'm confused right now. So I have to redraw the line and see who crossed the line and see who's with me for real, regardless of everything that happened that I just went through and that I told you guys about. Let's draw the line again. And I drew that line, and lo and behold, you know, the real people stepped across it. And I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And it gave me a lot of hope for the future and for people and their consciousness, because that's what it's about. Your consciousness is my consciousness. So it's a big deal. You know, it's a big deal for me. So for those of you who crossed that line that's standing here with me, welcome. Thank you. A lot of you guys still have questions who haven't crossed that line, and I don't have time to answer those questions. I think I put out enough now. Again, my research speaks for itself. I have enough videos. I've put out enough over the years for those who actually understand to understand. For those who actually, people who actually watch, they're where you at. You should be right here. You should have crossed that line. Nothing that has happened personally in my personal life regarding books or anything else, that whole situation should not trump this information and the progress that I have made so far and everything I put out. Something that happened to me that I can't control, is outside of my control. You understand? Like, a lot of people just don't give a shit. It just is what it is. And don't get me wrong, I understand. You know, I'm just more of a rational person, and I get that shit happens, but, you know, that's on you. At the end of the day, that's on you. I think I put out enough, and I've done enough over the years to show who I am and where my heart is, and direction I'm trying to you know, take our people. So yeah, for the people who had that question, because I've received it a lot from a lot of people, especially people that's in Merkabah Academy. You know, the why. This is the why. We need this, and the information that's going to be here is well worth it. And we've had societies before. We have had people, you know, destroy those societies, and it's always the inside job. There's always people who don't understand the purpose of the society that destroy it because they want the knowledge right away. You know, it's only but so long you can keep people from the why, and they're going to keep prying on it. But being in a society is understanding that you're not going to get the why straight up. You have to figure it out yourself, and that's what it's about. But you're going to get enough to where you can figure it out on your own, and you'll ultimately get the, you know, the answer, the truth. You'll get it all. You'll come to that conclusion, and once you come to it, you know, organically, then it can be conveyed. Plain and simple. It can be expressed. It can be talked about. but it has to be that way. It has to be fluid. It has to be organic. You know, and that's how it's been done for thousands of years for very deep reasons that I talked about. But yeah, we're going to get into a lot. We're going to have fun at the same time while we do it. We're going to travel. We're going to do shit. And this is what it's about. So I know a lot of people got questions. I don't have time to answer them all. Like I said, I think I've talked about it enough. But I had probably about a good 600 people asking the same questions over the last month or so. And that's what it's about. You know, people, oh, I want to join, but what is it about? Yeah. Yeah, I talked about that. So again, I drew the line. And the people who crossed the line, I appreciate you. The people who stood on the other side for whatever reason, it is what it is. I don't want no on the fence ass people. You know, either you in or you out. It's just that simple. So talked about this before. But I want you guys to understand that this is something that has been done for a long time. It's good to have our own society right now with things, you know, hatching the way they're going to hatch coming forward. We need it. The app is definitely going to be needed. We got to get into this information. We got to start really breaking down the calendar, which you get into the calendar. And like I said, we're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of information that's going to be involved. And it's something that a lot of people need. It's going to fill a lot of holes for people. It's a lot of people, man. Like, I've talked to so many people that's just been so stressed out when they come into this information. Suicidal people, people who just fucking just lost and don't have no real direction because they're so caught up in the conundrum of religion and purpose. You understand? Like, I mean, what is it for a person who's looking at this world? This world is evil as shit. It's so evil. It is so evil. And like, you got to understand that this government, this system, you know, letting people starve to death and people be homeless and everything like that, that it entails. But on the flip side, giving people free housing, giving people money and stuff like that. What is that? You understand? That's cruel because there's a big gray area that a lot of us live in. And it's like, I'm not going to ever be that poor. But at the same time, how the fuck do I get these benefits? Okay, I'm getting stuff here and there. I'm working, I'm doing this, but I'm not arriving where I need to arrive at. I'm not being successful. What am I missing? So there's a lot of people who have those thoughts. And then when shit hit the fan and they get too hard, they give up. They give up. And it's like, I can't knock anybody that does, because if you don't have that support, and even if you do have it, for some people, it's not about that. It's about what the fuck is the point? You know, what's the point? You know, as you look around, for somebody, it took me a long time to really calm down because I feel energy. You understand? It's just everybody has a gift that's mine. I feel energy, and it's just like everywhere you look, you turn. I don't really like watching TV that much because it's crazy. And you just feel the evil, and then, but you still see, you know, the good. There's so much good around. There's so many people doing good things at the same time. So it's the balance, the yin yang. The choice is what's important, and the people who choose to understand what's going on and to take action, you don't understand how big that is. It's a big deal. So again, this may seem like I'm rambling, but it's a lot of deep answers that I talked about in this video so far. And it's going to help a lot of people out who's able to see where I'm at with it. So a lot of you have joined already, and it's good. You know, again, you guys who haven't got in, you got the email for the people who got rejected. So like I said in the email, you know, you guys will have a second chance, and I told you when or what have you and how that's going to take place. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. So everybody who's been inquiring, you know, I hope this video kind of answered your question a little bit. You know, without revealing too much or talking about too much, but it's going to be worth your time and effort to be involved. And it's something, probably one of the best decisions that you'll make. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. But yeah, thanks for taking the time to watch. Merkabah Scholar Society members, make sure you guys check your emails. Merkabah Academy members as well, check your emails. As I said, that offer is going to be done by Monday. And that'll be you'll get no more emails from me. So that'll be it. You're not going to get any emails with a lower price. None of that shit is going to happen. This is done. So no more emails after this email that you guys get. And And if I make a mistake and send it twice, don't worry about it. Like I said, this will be the last emails. By Monday, you guys will not get any more emails from me regarding Merkabah Scholar Society. So again, it's up to you. It's on you guys. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Check your emails. Watch that video. Follow that video. The instructions. App is coming soon. A lot is coming soon. I'll see you guys next video. Probably see you guys in a live tonight or tomorrow. So peace. See you next video.